Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Caitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on November 19th, 2022 in Śrī Māyāpur, India.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Compilation of the Śrī Krishna Caitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Maidservant of Kṛṣṇa, begging for love of Godhead from Haridas Thakur. It's not surprising. Under the section
উপদেশ পাইয়া মায়া চলিলা হইয়া প্রীত এসব কথাতে কারো না জন্মে প্রতীত
After thus being instructed by Haridas Thakur, Maya left with great pleasure. Unfortunately, some people have no faith in these narrations.
Some people think that these histories are not true.
Some people, they think that these histories are not true.
But actually, they're all true histories.
But actually, they are all true histories.
And there's nothing unusual by a maidservant of Kṛṣṇa.
There is nothing unusual by a maidservant of Kṛṣṇa
asking for Krishna Prema.
Haribol! Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.261.
অপাকৃত বিশ্বাসেই শ্রেয়ের কারণ প্রতীত করিতে কহি কারণ ইহার যাহার শ্রবণে হয় বিশ্বাস সবার
Therefore, I shall explain the reasons why people should have faith. Everyone who hears this will be faithful.
So why this should be believed as explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj.
So why should people should believe this is explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj.
কৃষ্ণ প্রেমদাতা চৈতন্যের অবতারে কৃষ্ণ প্রেমালাভার্থ সুর ঋষি আদি সকলের নররূপে জন্মগ্রহণ চৈতন্য অবতারে কৃষ্ণ প্রেম লুব্ধ হইয়া ব্রহ্মা শিব সনকাদি পৃথিবীতে জন্মিয়া
During the incarnation of Lord Caitanya to inaugurate the Krishna consciousness movement, even such personalities as Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and the four Kumaras took birth upon this earth, being allured by ecstatic love of Lord Krishna. Haribol. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.263.
কৃষ্ণ নাম লইয়া নাচে প্রেম বন্যায় ভাসে নারদ প্রহ্লাদ আদি আসে মনুষ্য প্রকাশে
All of them, including the great sage Narad and devotees like Prahlada, came here in the guise of human beings chanting the holy names of Lord Krishna together and dancing and floating in the inundation of love of Godhead.
Various great devas, great devotees, Mahabhagavatas,
Various great devas, great devotees and Mahabhagavatas
appeared as human beings
appeared as human beings
in order to participate in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya.
in order to participate in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya
Taste the ecstasy of love for Krishna.
and taste the ecstasy of love of Krishna. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.264
লক্ষ্মী প্রভৃতিরও নররূপে কৃষ্ণ প্রেম আস্বাদন লক্ষ্মী আদি করি কৃষ্ণ প্রেমে লুব্ধ হইয়া নাম প্রেম আস্বাদিলা মনুষ্যে জন্মিয়া
The goddess of fortune and others, allured by love of Krishna, also came down in the form of human beings and tasted the holy name of the Lord in love.
It was predicted in the 11th canto of the Śrīmad Bhagavatam.
It was predicted in the 11th canto of the Śrīmad Bhagavatam
Krishna would come in another color.
that Krishna would come in another color.
He'd be accompanied by his associates, his energies,
He will be
expansions.
He will be accompanied by his associates, his energies, his expansions.
And that's why nothing amazing and always
That's why
personalities
that's why
appeared.
that's why it's nothing amazing that all the personalities appeared. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.265
স্বয়ং কৃষ্ণের স্বীয় মাধুর্য প্রেমের আস্বাদন অন্যের কা কথা আপনে ব্রজেন্দ্র নন্দন অবতরী করেন প্রেমরস আস্বাদন
What to speak of others? Even Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, personally descends to taste the nectar of love of Godhead in the form of the chanting of Hare Krishna.
So, the highest pleasure, even in the spiritual world,
The highest pleasure, even in the spiritual
the
world,
love of Krishna.
is love of Krishna.
And that became available by chanting Hare Krishna with Lord Chaitanya.
That became available by chanting Hare Krishna because of Lord Chaitanya.
So this is the greatest opportunity that we have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
So this is the greatest opportunity that we have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Śrī Cha-
Taste the nectar of your love for Krishna.
Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.266
মায়াদেবীরও কৃষ্ণ প্রেম আস্বাদনের লোভ একমাত্র শুদ্ধ নাম ও শুদ্ধ কীর্তনকারীর কৃপাতেই কৃষ্ণ প্রেম লাভ মায়াদাসী প্রেম মাগে ইথে কি বিস্ময় সাধু কৃপা নাম বিনা প্রেম না জন্মায়
What is the wonder if the maidservant of Krishna, his external energy, begs for love of Godhead? Without the mercy of a devotee and without the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, love of Godhead cannot be possible.
So I think it's amazing
I think it's amazing.
if a devotee of Krishna begs for the mercy
If the devotees of Krishna begs for the mercy
and receive the mercy by the blessings of the devotee.
and receive the mercy by the blessings of the devotee.
And therefore chants Hare Krishna and gets love of Godhead.
Therefore, one who chants Hare Krishna, he gets the love of Godhead. One who chants the love of Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.267
চৈতন্য অবতারে জগৎজীবের কৃষ্ণ প্রেম লাভ চৈতন্য গোসাইর লীলার এই তো স্বভাব ত্রিভুবন নাচে গায় পাইয়া প্রেম ভাব
Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself.
Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself.
He came down to taste pure love of Krishna.
He came down to taste pure love of Krishna.
Krishna wanted to taste the love his devotees have for him.
Krishna wanted to taste the love that his devotees have for him.
And while he was tasting this love,
And while he was tasting this love,
he was distributing it freely to everyone.
he was distributing it freely to everyone.
So we should take his mercy, and this is the most valuable thing.
And we should take his mercy, and this is the most valuable thing. Hare Krishna. Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.208.
কৃষ্ণ প্রেমে মত্ত করে কৃষ্ণ সংকীর্তনে।
The holy name of Krishna is so attractive that The holy name of Krishna is so attractive that anyone who chants it, including all living entities, moving and non-moving, and even Lord Krishna himself becomes imbued with love of Krishna. This is the effect of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
And Lord Chaitanya went through the Jayapataka forest.
Caitanya went through the Jarikanda forest.
All the animals, plants, everyone chanted Hare Krishna.
All the animals, plants, everyone chanted the Hare Krishna.
They all tasted love of Krishna and lost their fearful nature.
They all tasted the pure love of Krishna and lost their fearful nature. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.269.
শ্রোতপন্থায় গুরুমুখে গ্রন্থাকারের এইসব লীলা বর্ণন। স্বরূপ গোসাইর কর্চায় যে লীলা লিখিল, রঘুনাথ দাসমুখে যে সব শুনিল।
Heard from the mouth of Raghunath Das Goswami all that Swarup Damodar Goswami recorded in his notes about the pastimes of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
This is the secret how Krishnadas Kaviraj received this information of Lord Chaitanya's pastime.
So through this we hear the secret how Krishna Das Kaviraj he received about the details of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.270.
স্বীয় দৈন্যোক্তি। সেই সব লীলা কহি সংক্ষেপ করিয়া, চৈতন্য কৃপাতে লিখি ক্ষুদ্র জীব হইয়া।
I have briefly described those pastimes. Whatever I have written is by the mercy of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, since I am an insignificant living being.
Krishnadas Kaviraj is a Mahabhagavat devotee of the Lord.
So Krishna Das Kaviraj is a Mahabhagavat devotee of the Lord.
But he is humbly explaining himself as an insignificant jiva.
But he is humbly explaining himself as an insignificant jiva,
Or insignificant living entity.
or an insignificant living entity.
So this is the quality of a great devotee.
So this is a quality of a great devotee.
Who is always humble.
He is always humble. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 3.271.
নামাচার্য ঠাকুরের মাহাত্ম্য শ্রবণে শুদ্ধ ভক্তের আনন্দ। হরিদাস ঠাকুরের কহিল মহিমা কণা, যাহার শ্রবণে ভক্তের জুড়ায় শ্রবণ।
I have described but a fragment of the glories of Haridas Thakur. Hearing this satisfy the oral reception of every devotee.
These are very confidential subjects.
These are very confidential subjects.
And these are actual facts of what happened.
These are actual facts that what had happened.
Well, this is very encouraging
So this is very encouraging
for all the devotees to hear these pastimes of the glories of Haridas Thakur.
to all the devotees to hear the pastimes on the glories of Haridas Thakur.
And by this, we can understand how fortunate we are to be in Lord Chaitanya's
Movement.
movement.
By this we can understand how fortunate we are to be in Lord Chaitanya's movement.
Haribo.
Haribo! Thus ends the chapter entitled Maidservant of Kṛṣṇa, begging for love of Godhead from Haridas Thakur is not surprising under the section The Glories of Haridas Thakur.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.